Well, hey, if you're not early, you're late. If you're not late, there's strawberries in the clouds. I don't know what that means. Something inspirational. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to some American Truck Simulator tonight. If you're watching this and we're not live, make sure you hit that like, maybe a share and a subscribe, and that way, in the notifications, you'll know we're live the next time. We got Almost Aaron. The favorite line, the first comment out the gate that I love is, and it's pronounced hook. Right? Don't act like I wasn't Google searching it so I didn't mess it up, because I wanted to represent the company because they don't know I'm doing this and I don't want to get in trouble by them, so I want to make sure I do it right. Because I like how the trucks look, man. I like that paint job. I don't know. It's just a cool, simple, to the point, tell you what we're doing and what we're going to do. Almost Aaron says, they flew me into Minneapolis, St. Paul for orientation. I ran Midwest on the road for a few months. They signed up for dedicated Best Buy route from Oria? Not Oreo, but Aurora, Colorado. Man, is this Wednesday? Yep, that explains it. Well, that being said, we are in some American Truck Simulator. Rocking the new Volvo. We got Smarty's rim mod in. And tonight we're going from Chicago all the way out to Sacramento. Should be a fun night. Well, you know, if you like trucking. I mean, I like trucking. Almost Aaron says, Volvos were always my favorite. Man, I tell you what, this new one that's here, I have just absolutely fell in love with the truck. I don't know if it's because it's like a truck I've seen on the road before. It's newer. Maybe that's the placebo effect. I'm not really sure. Caught in 4K, what's happening? Caught in 4K says I just got the skin after selling my Volvo LMAO. Look at that. Twinsies. Twins. We're twins. Man. Let me know how you, if you paint the plastic, put some chrome wheels on it. We got just that, like, hey, like, we're brand new, first day on the job. We got a brand new truck for you, but we didn't have time to finish getting it painted up. And, we ain't got the chrome wheels on it. Because I looked at some of their trucks, and they have, like, the front bumper is painted. They had some chrome wheels. So I thought, you know what? After tonight, if we do really good, like far as getting from here to California, I thought, well, you role play, and maybe tomorrow if I do this, I'll come back and be like, hey, I stopped by the shop in Oklahoma, and they put on some chrome wheels and painted her on up for us, We'll see how it goes. Because I've been toying around. Oh, and don't it sound good? Oh, I've been toying around with the idea of doing a dedicated route here in American Truck Simulator and using a company for that. And so I'm thinking about doing this one. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we could roleplay. We could do almost daily live streams and just be a dedicated on-the-road driver for Cook Trucking here. You know what I mean? Cotton 4K says, do you have the Reformer map mod? I used to. I don't have the newest version yet. Cotton 4K says, currently doing the deliveries in Mexico. Nice. Well, we got some pre-workout because, well, that's what we're using to make sure we don't don't go to sleep while we're driving, you know? We're trying to be as realistic as possible here today. Almost Aaron says, I added a bunch of speakers and amps in mine so I could listen to music as loud, as clear as I ever wanted. Nice. That would be really neat. Now, me being a musician, and I'm sort of retiring out of the music bit. Not retiring, I'm becoming this. I'm becoming a full-time American Truck Simulator, Flight Simulator, just YouTube content, have fun type of guy, right? That's what I enjoy being on the road. I've got to play for some famous people and all that fun stuff. Oh, and speaking of that, July 3rd, I will be with, you guys ever heard of a show called The Voice? So July 3rd, I'm playing, with a artist from The Voice from last year off of Team Reba, coming up July 3rd. More details to come on that, by the way. And if you become a Backstage Pass member, which is like 99 cents or $1, if you pick that up, you'll be the first people to see pictures from that show. And I believe you're supposed to have 30,000 people at that. It's going to be crazy. What do you say we get on the road? Holy zoomed in. Wow. All right. So, brakes off. Put it in drive. Is she in drive? She's in drive. Let's see. Let's ease on out, fellas. Swing a little wide here. Leaving Illinois. I guess we could go down this way and turn out. Boeing says, Hope. I says, hello, man. Hope your day as well. Hey, thanks, Boeing. Appreciate that. I was going to try. I think I could just, because I got to go. Yeah, we could make this turn here. We'll just back her up a little bit, you know what I mean? Now, on these series where I'm using companies' logos and stuff that I see off of Steam Workshop, I'm going to try my best to drive as safe as possible within what the game will allow us to do. Because you know how the AI can be, right? So I'm going to try. I'm going to follow all road rules, of course. Let's take it nice and easy. Make sure we're clear. Keep our eyes open. Almost Aaron says, you can tell whether you're pulling a dedicated trailer or on the road trailer. Let me get the windows up. By the rear door. Swing doors are on the road and roll up are dedicated. Nice. Hey, thanks for the tip, because what I'll do, see, this is what the door we have. So that would have us roll up. That would be dedicated, right? Yeah, because that's a roll-up door. Look at the detail. You can get this livery on the Steam Workshop. Almost Aaron says, yeah, I prefer those. So, if I decided to do like a dedicated service, what I want to do is, you know, as the game is expanding more west, what I officially want to do is set up a route to where, like, we'll go from, say, here at this spot in Chicago over to Sacramento or something. Pick a dedicated route that we could do weekly, you know, like daily in the stream, if you will, and just go there, you know, each stream. Because I think that would be kind of fun. I could see how just to do it at like a sort of like a day in the life of a real truck driver, but virtually. Well, we're gonna curb it. Oh, I might not get those chrome wheels after that. I might not get those chrome wheels. Man, my bad, Cook Trucking, my bad. It's first day. You know, I'm gonna use this as a learning experience, okay? I got that from V1 Simulation. Shout out to V1 Simulation. If you don't know his channel, check it out. Boeing says, y'all, that would be awesome. Man, that's really what I want to do. Like, I don't know why it intrigues me so well just to have the same route, you know, with some variations, obviously, you know, like when South Dakota, the new DLCs come up, and then occasionally, you know, we'll do trips down into Mexico and up into Canada and all that. Maybe I could find out a real route that this company does, and maybe we could sort of copy it. And if anybody kind of knows, that'd be kind of cool. Like, you know, where is somewhere that they would be a dedicated route? And what is a dedicated route? Does that mean from one place to the next place that you'd go? Whoa, did I miss a turn? Oh man, did I miss a turn? Oh no! Oh no, we're definitely not getting the chrome wheels now. Oh, this is bad. That was bad. That was bad. Oh no, we're already lost. We hit the invisible wall. There's no way I'm gonna get hired. There's no way. There's no way. Now we're already lost. I mean, we're in Chicago, though we don't know where we are. Oh, this is just a bad first day. Oh man, Cook Trucking's gonna. Oh, dang. Oh man. Is there like a forgiveness policy? You know, like, you know, is that why I don't have the chrome wheels right now and the painted fenders? All right, we're gonna have to get back on track here. We just left and we're already lost. We hit the invisible wall. I saw this going better. I saw it going better on the first trip, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, easy, looking good. Mirrors look okay, look good. I need to pull over and pull up the map and figure out where I'm at. Did I go straight? Looks like I go straight. Oh yeah, we lost in it now. Let's see. Yeah, we went way out of the way. I've got to go all the way down here and turn around. Now it's dark, I can't see. Man. Can I turn? It doesn't say no U-turn, but there's a car there. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Well, we got to see a little bit more of Chicago anyway. I didn't even know this was here. Almost there. It says, typically I would start from the distribution warehouse and run to one store. Back in, rest till they finish swapping freight, do a few more stores, back to warehouse for a break. This is realistic, at least. Not wide enough. Okay, do I go up this way? Man, I'm already lost. And I'm feeling the pressure because you guys are watching. It's just like if I was driving the truck. I mean, no, that's a little too much. It's not just like I was driving the truck. But I can understand the pressures of having this huge truck, getting lost, maybe bumping into a, concrete wall. Not telling nobody. I get it. Almost there and says, do they let you slide them tendons on the trailer? They seem too far back. Yeah, we could slide them. I need a place to pull into and I'll slide them. I mean, if I catch a red light, well, that'd probably be frowned upon, wouldn't it, if you did it at a red light? Man, where are we at? This is nice. Look at this, y'all. We're in it. We are in it today. Cook Trucking. Drive for the best. We got this livery on the Steam Workshop. All right. I think we're okay now. I think nerves are getting settled. Scat Pack says, what am I watching? The driver doesn't even know where he's going. Worst streamer ever. Uninstalling, unsubscribing. What's happening, Scat Pack? Dude, I literally, right before we left, I said, because I'm using the company truck, I'm going to try to drive as safe as possible. That was my own fault. I said within game limits, I said I'm going to drive as safe as possible. And then I get the trailer up on the curb. I get lost. And then I hit the wall, the invisible wall. I mean, because ATS is making it look so realistic, I just think I can drive everywhere now. But I think we're going to get it under control. We clear, we're looking good. Scatpack says, finally got a day off, so I figured I'd enjoy your stream. Hey, Scat, I appreciate that, man. We just got started. We got, what do we got? 2,060 miles to go. Scatpack says, that truck looks good. Man, I dig it. I like the Volvo. I like the paint job. I think the nerves have settled. We got our driving lights on for safety. I think we're on our way. Oh, and I thought too, which it obviously it's I'm not qualified today because we already got lost and hit the invisible wall. You know, I was gonna. They said if I had a good trip, mainly probably not wreck, scratch the truck, I'd get the chrome wheels and the plastic painted, and I might even get the digital cameras for the mirrors. But I don't think we're gonna get to upgrade this week, chat. Looks like we're gonna be driving old simple one right now, you know. And they said they might get me the truck with the new motor in it. This one's it's got the older motor in it. It's a little louder, they said. This is the first job, you know, this is the truck for the first day. If you're just joining the stream, we're driving for Cook Trucking. And we need to pull over and slide those tandems. Where should we put those tandems at? They need to be a little closer in or a little farther back? Probably closer in, right? Scatback says, that truck looks good. The other night I was doing runs in the electric truck just for fun. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a stream with the electric truck as well. Well, I'm going to do one with the mod off the Steam Workshop, I believe. We clear, we clear, we clear. All right, next exit, let's go slide these tandems here. It's always a treat when there's a couple real truckers in the channel to help me out. I truly appreciate that. Scatpack says, yeah, it was the new Volvo that came in of the update that I was driving. Nice. I'm really digging this truck, man. I like it. All right, looks like we got an exit coming up here. Pull in here, slide these tandems back or closer. I don't know what it is about this simulator recently, but man, it is just, ooh, looking good. Look at the front end of this monster. All right. Let's go in here and fix these tandems. What do you say? Now, if we were here in the truck stop and I was a real trucker, where would I pull to do this? Would I pull into a spot? Could I pull over here to the side right here? You guys let me know. What would you real truckers do in this situation? I mean, providing you didn't need to go into the store for anything. You were just pulling over to fix this as you finally got a chance to. Almost Aaron says it is still the only one with the airbag. Have other companies finally caught up? I don't know. Rolling into the truck stop here. Almost Aaron says, not sure, but if you're going into Cali, you may need to slide them to the California line. Should be a sticker back there. Huh. Let's see. Let me pull over here. I think there was a sticker. Let's go look and see. Let's walk back there and take a look. We'll pull over here. And we'll back it in. And we'll go look. And then this way, since we're at the rest area, even if you guys need to go to the bathroom, feel free to go ahead. Easy. Easy. Pull forward here a little bit. Straighten this. Let's straighten this up here. We try to be realistic. You can't do it quick. You know, you gotta take your time. All right, let it roll back. Okay, brakes on. Let's jump out of the truck. I'll go walk over here. Now let's take a look. Was it included in the livery? Is that what that means? Is that the sticker? The 40-foot mark? How do I say your name? Wasser? That in 1994, my dad's trucking career ended after he was found shot in the head. Oh, wow. Company truck. My dad survived and has been retired for the last 30 years. Wow. What a story. Man. Did they ever find out, like, who did it or what happened and all that interesting stuff? Almost Aaron says, yeah, the 40 should be center of the rear. Okay, so like in between the two axles. So what we're going to do is, in case you guys don't know, you can change your tandem axles here. So we're going to pretend that we got another driver up there in the truck, or we pretend that I'm in the truck, and you guys or me telling me to back up so we can adjust these tandems, okay? All right, so brakes off. Let me unlock them. I think that's the button. We're going to back up. Here we go. The slide. Easy. What do you think? Right there? Let's see, are we centered? Let me walk over. Not quite, huh? We need to back up a little bit more, don't we? Unlock them. Right, we need to go forward a little bit. A little bit more, a little bit more. Whoop. Is that good? Is that good, right? Lock her down. Almost Aaron says, now you're legal, can make better turns. Almost Aaron says, yeah, the 40 should be center of the... Oh, center of the rear wheels. Okay, center of the rear wheels. I didn't see that. Okay, back her on up. Release it. Bring it on back, trucker. Bring it on back. He said... Easy. Herp. Go forward just a scotch. A little bit more. Whoa. Lock it down. Almost Aaron says between the axles, I mean. Oh, man. Driver. Release. Okay. Go for it. Lock it down. No justice. Cops never found enough evidence to identify a suspect or suspects. I rode in the white GMC Volvo. Cook had issued him the day before he was found. Man. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. And I know it's a difficult story, but I appreciate at least you're able to express it. Almost Aaron says, but that is fine too. Just need to watch for the tail swing. Okay, so now we got that adjusted. Brakes off. Flasher. I hit. That's not the flasher button. I am so smooth. You cannot find a smoother streamer in American Truck Simulator than me. I mean, do you see how it's fluent? And Wasser? I did say your name correctly. I tried to say it wrong again. All right. Safety hazards coming off. I think we can go back through there. We could exit. We could probably exit out over there. Brakes off. I guess we just go back out the same way we come, huh? I see a stop sign up there, so it should be okay. Watch this truck back here. Oh, we're plenty clear of that guy. Oh, did you guys know the light switch moves? Look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, looking good. All right, let's get back out on the highway. We got 1,997 miles to go. 'Little over 1,900. Oh, where's my fuel at? What we got? Oh, we good. I'm not stopping at any way stations because in the game there's too many of them, and by the time you get up cruising, it's time to pull in. So we'll stop at one out of, simulation purposes. Oh yeah, nice tight turns now. We're using the Logitech G920 tonight for our wheel and pedal setup. All right, let's put it in the wind. Next stop, Sacramento, California, baby. All right, cruise is set at the old double nickel. Safety and save that fuel. All right, let me get a drink of the old drink. Getting thirsty over here. What you guys drinking on? Paul Wasser has subscribed. Hey, thanks, Paul. So that's what the P stands for. I get it now. Took me a while, but I got it. I got it. Almost Aaron says, times when sliding the tandems all the way back is useful would be during snow, for more weight on the drive tires, or for safe weight distribution for a forklift at a dock. Okay. I used to, well, I've been a guitar player most of my life, luckily. Since from age 12 to I'm now 45, I've been a guitarist. But also, not long ago, I was a manager at a Safeway store. And I worked in the frozen section, and I used to see the truckers. They would come in and they would slide the tandems and stuff back and then unload all the frozen cargo. And man, was that a job working in the frozen section? Boy, that was cold. God. I worked the 4 a.m. to 12 shift. You guys ever work like the grocery store jobs before? All right, we got an exit coming up. West towards Davenport. Getting on that old 80. He said getting on that old 80. Guys, tell me about your sim rigs at home. How do you play this game? Do you play it on the... what's your setup? You're using controller, keyboard, you got wheel and pedal setup, motion setup, you got... What's your rigs like, guys? Tell me about it. Or you're looking to get rigs set up. Almost Aaron says, I've been to some freezer warehouses. Yeah, very cold if you are there too long. Yeah, man, I worked in the frozen section 8 hours a day just in the freezer. God, it was so... But now, here on the plus side, I live in Arizona. And where I live gets like, 118 degrees. So working in the freezer section was actually kind of nice, if I'm being honest about it, in a sense. And I appreciate the new subscriber subscribing. Welcome aboard. Almost there, it says dry heat to dry cold, right? It's refreshing. It's weird. You don't sweat in the freezer section, and you don't sweat when you go outside as much. It's crazy. It just don't make no sense. I guess it don't make no dollars either. Man. This dad jokes, right? If you don't mind, guys, welcome to Iowa. And hit that like for me if you haven't done so. They say that helps the channel. And if you have Steam and you like this livery we're using, whoa, don't run nobody off the road. Go check it out. Look for it on the Steam Workshop. Go give it a like. Looks like we get cruise set back on. Old double nickel there. Probably expecting a little rain as we head out. Oh, what you doing, car? What you doing, car? I got one beside me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, they getting off. Oh, oh boy. That got dangerous. That got dangerous. So in my sim rig, one of the most awesome things that I'm so excited that I have in my sim rig now, after having this thing for like 4.5 years now, I have a 2017 Dodge Caravan rear third seat as the sim seat. It is so comfortable. It's like sitting in a trucking seat because it's got armrests that pull down. Now it's extra wide, so you got room, you know, if your wife wants to hang out, your dog, you know, you kids or whatever. You got, you know, you can put your phone in your seat over here. Man, it is so comfortable. I spent years in that. I had a bucket racing seat. It was just, oh, it was like sitting on concrete. So what I'm saying is if you don't know what kind of seat to get, go find you something out of a junk car. Almost there and says, I bet I remember using seats I didn't need inside before. They are nice. Yeah, man, it's... I'm a budget guy. Anything budget that's dependable, cheap, and works, that's what I like to use. Everything in my setup is fairly cheap and what we consider cheap or expensive in this simulator stuff, right? I mean, I've got the basic Logitech wheel when it comes to driving. I do have an extreme sim racing and inversion kit for the pedals, which is really nice, but those used to be like 79 bucks. I don't know what they are now. No, they used to be 99 bucks. I don't know what they cost now. But I bought it like 5 years ago and it's been working ever since. And for my flight sim, I have the Logitech 3D Extreme Pro. Bought that on Amazon for $29 for the flight sim, and it's been fabulous. Let's see, we got 1,844 miles to go, chat. We're just going to cruise about 54, 55. I'm going to pretend they know I'm governed down for safety. He said he's governed down for safety. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I mean, it sounds fun to me, right? Oh, and if you're just discovering this channel, how did you guys come about it? Did you just Did it pop up on your like YouTube feed? Did you see a YouTube short? Did you see something for Flight Simulator? Did you just happen to see a live stream? Let me know. I'm curious. I'm trying to learn how all this stuff works. I like the Wednesday night stream slot about this time too. I really like this big wind chill that this Volvo has, man. I feel like I can just see the game so much better. You know, like, you guys ever watch any like real truck drivers that have like YouTube channels and they got the GoPro on their head? You guys remember like Riding with Dave and other stuff like that too? It's kind of like that view for me, you know? Just joined the stream, I'm Sim Famous, and we're out here in the old Cook Trucking tonight. Chicago to Sacramento. There goes the police. You ain't getting me today. Ha ha. We running safety tonight. We're taking it easy. I guess I could pull up side mirrors there for you guys as well if you want to keep a gander on the trailer there. Make sure we're all right. He said keep a gander on the trailer. I don't even know what that means. What's gander? I guess it's like gazing, right? Gander is gazing. Scat Pack says, years back when I got into ATS, I actually typed in ATS and different things popped up. Your stream popped up and I was hooked ever since. Hey man, I appreciate that. That's an awesome comment. I appreciate the kindness, my dude. Almost Aaron says, I pulled over a cop in my truck once when I saw him on his cell phone. Oh man, I bet that was fun. I got a warning for being prudent one time. What does that mean? I don't even know what the word prudent means. I got a warning for it though. Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. Nope, we rolling. Rain is here. We'll pull in a few inspections later. See, that's what I'm saying. We just got cruising, and then in the game, you got to pull over. Nah, we rolling, man. We got that digital. They can hit the license plate and charge us. We got that easy pass. And get on my driving light since it's raining here. And what is it when you're if the truck, if you're going uphill and you get down to what, 45, do you need to turn on the hazards, or is that like different for each company? How does that work? I see some trucks have them on, some trucks don't. Universal, almost Aaron says. Okay. I need to get over if that Mack truck behind me is going to let me over. I believe he will. I'm hogging up that left lane and I ain't going too fast. Now we're rolling. We're in a groove now, chat. We're in a groove. We got cruise on. We're chatting. We're talking. We got windshield wipers left and right. We're in a groove now. Make sure to hit that like for the groove. You know what I mean? He said hit the like for the groove. Oh, man. I should come up with more truck-related things like, boy, we out of the rumble strips now, you know, when we're just cruising good. I don't know. That's probably stupid. I guess I should go ahead and get on over, but that Mack truck's wanting to roll up on me again. Let's let him around. He didn't have enough go-go juice, didn't look like. I get it. It's hard to keep up with the old Cook trucking. I get it. Clear. Looking good. Try the old Jake brake. Yeah, works. I hit my turn signal. Whoops. Like Super Troopers. Pull over. He can't pull over any farther. Rest area 1 mile. Anybody need to go? He said anybody need to go. Right lane ends. Let's get on over. Take you to the outside. Almost Aaron says I may need to start playing this again. I mean, it's getting fun, man. Look at us. Old Cook trucking tonight, baby. Illinois, California. On that dedicated run tonight. She said on the dedicated run. Man. Who else is live streaming some trucking tonight, guys? What's some other streamers out there? And what's the I'm so out of touch with everything. What's the popular truck streamers now? Like, what's the ones that, you know, most of the people are watching? I'm just out of the loop, you know. Oh, get these wipers off. And the reason why I'm out of the loop is because, you know, I'm playing the trucking game so much and flying and just, you know, doing my own thing that I don't know what's new. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to get caught up on everything. I love how we still got just a little bit of water under the windshield wipers. It's like it's caught under the windshield wipers, like it would be in real life. That's pretty cool. I've never even noticed that happened. Is it drying off a little bit at a time? Let's see. Let's see if that goes away in a while. I'll probably forget. So far, so good. Making good timing. Getting pretty decent mileage, looks like, to the gallon here. And I think we got. I forgot I think I'm hauling a load of batteries. I forget what I'm hauling. How do we check that? Is it F6? Nope. It's not that button. Disregard. Oh, and how much farther away from like the Cars DLC you think we're out from? You guys gonna go driving in some cars when they come out? Scat Pack says try F1. Oh, there you go. Yeah, tableware. We got a load of tableware. 43,000 pounds. From Chicago International Airport to the Enterpriser in Sacramento. Thank you, Scat Pack. Everybody, give a shout out to Scat Pack for giving us that tech tip of the day there. Thank you, sir. Now you guys are gonna be hearing da 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 da, you know, in your head for the next 8 minutes at least. You're welcome. You guys ever get songs stuck in your head? Man, I'm not in the wrong lane, am I? Am I in the wrong lane? Tell me I'm not in the wrong lane. Tell me I'm... Ooh, hold on. You guys okay? I'm okay. Ooh. Hit the thumbs up if you've ever done that before in real life. Oh boy, that was a close one. So about that trying to drive as safe as possible thing, it looks like I'm not doing that great at that one, huh? See, that's why I need to do a dedicated route, so I learn it, know it by heart. Couldn't get lost if my eyes were closed, you know what I mean? And I keep moving my mouse around. Almost Aaron says, keep eye for 80. There you go. I'm trusting in you. Don't fail me, Aaron. Don't let me down. They're like, yeah, try Alt F4. That's the quickest way to the map. Is it now? And so if I get into doing these dedicated runs, I'm thinking it's got to be at least 2,000 miles each way, right? That feels about right if we do the live stream, whether I'm going east or west. You know, it's got to be 2,000 miles. And I only easy for you to say, I only want to do, you know, east to west, west to east, so to speak. Maybe with occasional, you know, north and south. Maybe hit the old diagonal. You know what I mean? Way South Texas up to Canada. Almost said Colombia. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way, dude. Almost Aaron says, when approaching an on-ramp in the right lane, check left and move if you can to make room for more emerging vehicles. Okay, got it. We'll try to keep mindful eye of that. I said mindful eye. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. All right, let's get the cruise set. We rolling. Man, look at that sky out there. Ooh, doggies. I got a Jeep over here. Come on, man. This Jeep's hogging me in. Come on. Well, they own with it. But anyway, that sky, right? All right. Let's shake up the old pre-workout here. Keep a fella awake. He said keep a fella awake. You real truck drivers, what'd you guys use to help keep yourself awake? Did you just get good rest, or did you have did you use some pre-workout? Did you have some supplements? Just fight through with sugar? What'd you guys use? I need to get out of the center lane, I think. I'm gonna see if I can sneak right behind this sale goods rig here. Well, of course, the exit only. Every time. West 80. Almost Aaron says, keep shifting focus and jam out the music and keep the coffee coming. Nice. You know, here's what I'm thinking about doing too. I know I'm a coffee fan. I like coffee, right? I'm seriously thinking about putting a coffee pot in the sim rig. And when we go live, I'm gonna flip that sucker on and brew a pot of coffee. I'll put a camera on it and let you guys watch it, so you know I ain't lying. Pretend like we're in the back of the truck brewing the coffee, fill up the mug, and we get on that road. I would do that for every time we did this dedicated run, just full on out simulation. We'll brew the coffee, we'll go do a walk around. I can put up a checklist, we can fill it out. Oh, hey. Is there any sort of AI that simulates CB radio chatter and or dispatch like ATC has? Say intentions ATC. Is there anything like that for trucking coming out yet? Man, that would be so nice if I had an external program that I could run just like say intentions ATC, hit a button, talk to it, get a response. We do some of these runs where they're 500 miles. And then, I got to click and check in with office or something, Wouldn't that be a lot of fun, man? Almost Aaron says, most of the stuff people say over the air you don't want to hear. Oh, yeah. Dude, we used to have a CB in... Well, not used to. Not me. But some of the bands that I would play with they would be in a good financial position where they had a bus. And we'd have CBs and stuff. And, oh, dude. Yeah. You said a lot right there. But maybe could we get a YouTube friendly one, I just think that would be just neat that I could have, dispatch check in with me or You know, something a little like that. I was just curious if you heard anything in the works. Man, here comes that sunset. Nighttime. Let's take a look what the truck looks like. Here we go. Oh yeah, looking good, lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh yeah, it's a good looking rig, man. Shout out to Cook Trucking if they get to see this. Just know we enjoy trying to represent being as nice as we can with not wrecking too much. All right, here comes that night shift. You guys ready for that night shift here in American Truck Simulator? Man, they were jamming in that rig. Yeah, I've got a ton of ideas that I'd like to add into the game, and especially if I started doing a dedicated route. And if I do a dedicated route, I'm going to set up and have the same times that sort of around the same times that I would start streaming. Like, say, for example, let's say that I set up I was going to start at 5 p.m. going live. But there might be a window or buffer between 5:30, because hey, sometimes in this simulator world, right before you hit go live, everything in your computer will just shut off and you have to reset everything. It's not like it's hard work, it just takes a little while to do it, you know. Is the what's the, I haven't used it in so long I forgot the name of it. What's the map that has it where you can go to all the states in the American Truck Simulator? Is that map updated yet? What's that called again? I haven't used it in so long I done forgot what the name of it is. It's like right there on the, it's like, not Reformer, but what's the other where you can go to all the states in the United States? Coast to Coast. The Beard Dude comes in. Yes, Coast to Coast. Yeah. God, I couldn't remember that. Is that updated for the latest version yet? Bearded Dude with the win. Man. Thanks, Bearded Dude. Can't believe I forgot the name of that. If I end up doing like a dedicated situation like that, how would you guys feel about if I opened it up every so often for like a community night where we do a convoy, and you can do the dedicated route with me? Would you guys be interested in something like that as well? Almost Aaron says, I still have my Galaxy DX 98 VHP in perfect condition. Swings over 250 watts. Nice. I've got a guitar amp back there that's 100 watts and will get loud as you want it to. I have been told to turn down. But it's been a long time. But I've been told. Before. I got the pre-workout because, one, it helps me to stay awake while we're driving. Two, after the live stream, I am going to hit my second workout of the day. I used to be 500 pounds, and now I'm not. I'm 200 and about 65, 70 pounds. I've been lifestyle changing, working out, and then for the last 4 months, I've been seriously strength training. And I am so addicted to weightlifting. It is the most stupidest thing ever. It hurts, but in a good way. But I am so addicted to that. Man, I can't tell you how addicted I am to that. Today I got to hit a few PRs, personal bests, and added some weight on some things. Man, that's a super good feeling. And I'm surprised at being 45 how much muscle you can build. I'm like, I've never seen that muscle there before. I'm like, that's pretty cool. That's addicting. When you've never had that in your entire life, and you start seeing your muscles in your arms, you're like, what is that? Where did that come from? So that's been a lot of fun. I'm into it heavy. I got protein powders, I got creatine, I got pre-workout, I got the weight machine. I was going to join a gym, but I was like, that's so much money. I was like, I bought a cheap 8-in-1 weight machine off of Amazon. Got that for like $200, and then this gentleman who is older than me, who is I think in his 70s, is getting out of weightlifting. He handed it down his old weight set. I've got some pretty cool weights, old school. I've got billiards. I've got the Joe, I think they're Wilder weights that was famous with the Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know. I've got a collection of them that he had. Super cool, man. They're old iron weights, and dude, they feel heavy. I mean, they don't feel heavy, they are heavy. It said feel heavy. Get the cruise back on, looking good. mileage check-in. We're at 1,304 miles left. We got 1,300 miles to go. Just a short 1,300. He said a short 1,300. Well, I almost hit the brakes. I saw brake light, turn signals. I think we're good. Oh boy, this truckers, we're starting to hog up the road here. I've got two in front, one back here. Man, I need to get back over. I can't get back over. Can I? Come on, you gonna let me over? Yeah, he's gonna let me over. West 80. All right, we're looking good. Traffic's not too bad tonight, so that's pretty good, I guess. That's on the plus side. Man, I can't wait till we have all the weather in the game too. Snow, all that fun stuff. Trucks getting dirty, covered in salt. How cool would that be, right? Almost Aaron says, like George Strait said, if you hurry up, you can still make Cheyenne. Right? Man, I used to play all the George Strait songs. I used to play in an official George Strait tribute band. We'd play all these big casinos, and this guy that I played for looked like George Strait, sound like George Strait. We did the Hard Rock Casino, packed it. I mean, everywhere we went, it was like being at a George Strait concert. Just crazy amounts of people, and everything was live. The guy sang the songs, and we all played the music. It was a cool experience. I learned all those George Strait songs. Well, I didn't learn all of them. You can only do so many in an hour, and we did a 90-minute show with that. So you can only do so many in 90 minutes because he has like so many hits. We're doing pretty good, making good time. Rolling through the night, man. Working at night shift with Cook Trucking. Brand new Volvo running through the night. Try and keep it between the lines, man. Well, it's the Enterpriser rig. We're headed to, I think we're headed to the Enterpriser. I bet he's going to Sacramento too. I tried to flash him, let him know before I got over, but couldn't get it in time. Forgot about it, man. You guys know or remember in some of those old cars and older trucks, they used to have, when you would hit the high beams like that, they used to have a button that you would hit on the floor. And then I've sort of been trying to come up with an idea. I've got a spot here on my sim rig. I could put a little high beam switcher on the floor. I think that'd just be kind of neat. Well, if I was driving like an older truck or an older car in BMG to have that. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and drive. Shut up and sing! You guys ever hear any Rodney Carrington before back in the day? Man, we're running through the night. Working that old third shift. He said third shift. Almost Aaron says, I remember those old high beam switches from like the 70s full-size vans. Yeah, I had a van one time that had that in that too. It was man, was it what was that? A Chevy? No, it was a GMC, I think. Was it an old GMC? I believe it was a GMC. Well, you know, Chevrolet GMC, but yeah, I think it was a GMC. We got the cruise then locked in at 56, and we're, I believe, catching up with this truck in front of us a little bit. Please pull in for an inspection. Nope. No, thank you. We're still cruising and chatting. Welcome to Wyoming. The guy in front of us didn't pull in. Why should I pull in? Rolling on through, man. Cheyenne, next 4 exits. It's not Amarillo by morning, but it's definitely, we're still making Cheyenne. Running through the night. Let's see, we got 1,100 miles. Once we get a little past halfway, which we started out with 2,000 miles, so somewhere around maybe the 900 mark. I'm gonna pull over at the rest area, go refill my drink, give you guys, you know, quick intermission, get you guys something to drink, eat if you want, maybe go for a stretch, whatever you guys want to go do, whatever you know, whatever it is you do that you do. So just know there will be an intermission break coming up here shortly. You know, driver mandated break in the game, if you will, so to speak. What would we call that? All right, we're looking good. Cruise is set. Got our mirrors up. Traffic settled down a little bit. We've got our money on our mind and our mind on our money. It said, oh, God. California. You know how you start singing and making up stuff when it's late at night? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm sort of simulating in my head. Like we're just trucking through the night, man, trying to stay awake. Like almost Aaron said, you know, just trying to jam out, stay focused. We got about 200 more miles to go, then we'll find us a rest area, get pulled in, hit the driver's lounge. Almost Aaron says, this is a nice road running through Wyoming at night with no traffic. Man, you know, when you say that, it takes me back to like, we watch our speed. It takes me back to being out on the road or going for a drive late at night, and you got the windows down. It's the right temperature, you know, where it's not too hot, not too cold, refreshing air, you know, blowing through. Man, I should get me I need to get me one of those little fans that put here in the simulator to where like I could roll the window down and pop open, turn on the fan, and be like, yeah, that's living, man. Do they make like a fresh cut grass spray? We could even talk, or like it's raining, you know that smell at night, a little air freshener. Is that taking that's taking it too far, right? Every time I roll my windows down in a game, it triggers my fan to come on in the simulator. That'd be pretty cool. Like the wind sims for the racing simulators. That could be a unique thing to come up with. Almost Aaron says maybe the slight hint of a manure field. Yeah, like, dude, sometimes I go play shows locally here in Arizona, and there's a lot of cow fields and stuff too. Same thing, except it's 118 degrees at night, and it's just, whoo, it will wake you up, son. Man, will it wake you up. We're looking good, chat, making good time. Well, I'm getting a little fast. I'm running at 65. I like to run 55. I need to slow her down here a little bit. Grab out old Jake brake. Well, I never noticed it said if the engine brake was on or off right there. Letters OFF come up. Well, ain't that something? Learn something new every time I drive this rig. Speed limit 75. We good. We locked in at 55. Saving that fuel. He said saving the fuel. I don't know if I'm saving any fuel at 55 or so, but I like running 55 because I get to see everything in the game at a slower pace. Almost Aaron says, I think 62 is the economy sweet spot. Nice. We'll have to do a test one day, like if we end up doing these dedicated runs. See what kind of mileage we get. All right, chat, we're going to pull in here at this, I think it's a truck stop. Let's see, where's that put us at? Oh, 1,000 miles. I was going to say another 100. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this one. We'll go ahead and make this the intermission break. We're just right there at 1,000 miles. I thought we were closer to 900, but right there at it. And this is a travel plaza, so this works out pretty good. Pretty cool looking spot. Let's see. We'll pull in under this light over here. Let's see. Should be good. Pull it straight over here. Get beside the Breaking Bad van. That'd be good there. We'll shut off the headlights. Let's see. We'll leave the running lights on like that. Should be good. And then here in the chat. Give me just a second. At the driver's lounge. And then put, check this out, will return soon. Boom. All right. So, chat, I'll be back in, I don't know, just a few minutes. I'm going to go refill the drink. We'll hit the driver's lounge. And then you guys are in charge, but don't touch nothing, okay? Make sure nobody breaks in the truck. I'll be right back. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, we got our drink refilled. Had to freshen up with some ice. It was getting a little on the warm side. Anything happen in the truck? Anybody try to steal anything? We all good? Nothing happened, right? Did you guys get you some snacks yet? Are you on your way back? What you guys up to? I don't really have a set time that the break will be, you know what I mean? while we're here, should we fill up or see if we can make it the rest of the way, which is 1,024 miles, and we have a half a tank, just over a half tank of fuel. You guys let me know in the chat. Fill her up. We'll try to borrow gas money to get there later. He said fill her up or borrow gas money. Fill her up or hit. Oh, okay, I got it. Fill her up or find out. Should we fill it up or should we find out if it'll make it? Fill it up or find out. Stupid. The things that you make up, right? Man. Alright, let's get the brake off, put her in drive, we'll start easing up. Brakes now coming off. The propane tank looks really detailed over here. Well, looks like we just hit that old road. How do I get out of here? I think it's over here, huh? Did you see that car? It came out of nowhere. The nerve of people these days. Man. Everybody's in such a hurry, even in the simulator. Well, it's morning. I feel like we should be brewing some coffee and getting a sausage biscuit from old Burger King or Hardee's or something. Just cleared the sign. Whew. Wow, look at that view, man. Is that trucking or what? This is so difficult to drive like this. Come on, big truck. Hammer down. Man, what a view, right? Oh boy, I'm over at White Line. Almost there and said, should be at McDonald's in Evanston or maybe Rollins or Rock Springs. Pull and get an old egg McMuffin, you know what I mean? He said pull and get an old egg McMuffin. Oh, why does that make me laugh so much? What's wrong with me? Oh, God. Rolling into Rollins, baby, get us one of them egg McMuffins down there. You know what I mean? Sorry, my East Tennessee came out. I tried to put it back away. There's the Rollins exit. Alright, let's get this old cruise set. Well, this truck coast is good. I'm just waiting on it to get close. There we go, 56, and I'll take it. We just floating. We just a floating, man. Driving lights off, I guess. We'll be all right. All right, so we refreshed. We got a drink. We hit the restroom, and we've got 996 miles to go. Just a short time to get there. Something like that, right? Everybody's like, what's he gonna say next? Because he doesn't stop talking. Once you get him going, he doesn't stop. I know, right? I'm working on it. I'm trying to learn how to shut up. He said he's trying to learn how to shut up. No, I'm not. I like talking. After the stream, I'm going to play some football with my, I'm going to play some Madden with my sons. Let's see if we can. Yesterday I played my son, and I ended up beating him. And I'm going to see if I can go for two in a row tonight. What team was I last night? What team was I? I done forgot what team I was. Oh, the Broncos. I was playing with the Broncos on the PS5 with my son. So we're gonna see if Pops can pull off, 2-0 tonight. We had it set up with the rain and fog, and man, I think was he the Dolphins? He might have been the Dolphins last night. You would think I'd be able to remember something from yesterday. Why is everybody getting over? What's going on up here? Why am I catching up with all the traffic all of a sudden? Guess we're okay. Keep this eye on this tanker in front of me here. Make sure he don't try to brake check us. Boy, speed limit's 80. You can roll through here, huh? Well, I mean, so far, other than getting lost and running into that barrier, other than that, it's been a pretty good, safe night. I mean, maybe we will get them chrome wheels and painted trim on the next setup. We'll see. Old Rock Springs coming up. Almost Aaron says, there was an accident here once where it got real foggy and traffic stopped, but a truck didn't. Man, that's crazy. That's a recipe right there. A bad one, too. Man, being out on the road playing music all my life, I sure just like, as a trucker, see, it's amazing how many wrecks they are every day. I think this truck in the game gets pretty good fuel mileage too. Whoop, can't see. Man. So the reason why that happens is, get over here. It's getting out of hand. All right. So where the mouse is located here in the sim rig, I have it just laying on top of a, it's like a Route 66. It looks like a Route 66 sort of old gas pump thing to have. It's made out of like plywood or something. And it's about 3 feet tall, so it's perfect when setting down. And it's a little square, about, I don't know, 9 by 9. So I've got my mouse pad on there, and I have a really thin mouse pad. And every time I hit that, it moves. I need to get one of those like mouse pad holder things and a really nice mouse pad. I think that's going to be my next upgrade to the sim rig, is a mouse pad and a mouse pad holder thing that I can connect to the desk. Not the desk, but the sim rig. Almost Aaron says, almost flipped over a truck going through Rock Springs once. I was light and there was 80-mile-an-hour gusts. Man, boy, that'll wake you up, won't it? I drove through a snowstorm in Grand Junction, Colorado one time in the middle of the night in a Toyota Solaro. Not only once, but twice. In the same night. On a closed highway. You might ask how you get past the closed highway. Well, sometimes they don't watch them that close. Drive through at own risk. Be surprised to know Toyota Solaro does quite well in a storm, in snow. Up till it gets so deep. All right, we do a little mileage check-in for everybody. We're looking at 861 left on the clock. He said left on the clock. 861 miles left on the clock. And I'm working on, I'm trying to get my Say Intentions ATC figured out for the flight simulator. I've got it installed, but I can't get something connected with the proper link or something. I had it working just fine, but something has happened. And so we're trying to get that resolved soon. I'm looking forward to practice some of that coming up. And we're getting close to rules. I can't talk. Let me start over. We're getting close to hitting 2 million views on the YouTube channel here. And for me, as a small channel, I am very, very excited and honored to be hitting 2 million views here on the YouTube channel. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. There's not only live streams, I have funny cooking videos and just different things on the channel as well. So I appreciate you guys watching. I think 2,000 miles or so is pretty nice for a live stream. What do you guys think? You think that's about right? You think it's not enough? You think it's too much, too little? I feel like 2,000 is about a good run. I like to feel like I got on here and went somewhere, you know? You know what I mean? You know, it's nice when you get up from the sim rig and you're like, you gotta learn how to walk. Almost Aaron says would require a few breaks in real life. Oh yeah, for sure. I used to go back home and see family. It was like an 1,800-mile trip one way. I used to drive that. Oh man. And dude, I was hardcore. I would get in the car, leave, and drive until I got there. No sleep, no stopping. I mean, occasionally I'd pull over, catch a power nap, you know, get something to eat, refresh. I don't know how I did it. Just straight through. No, it was 1,200. It was 1,200 miles. Sorry, not 1,800. 1,200. But yeah, 1,200 miles just straight through. I'm pretty sure somebody would be like, oh, I could do that, like, my sleep. Welcome to Utah. Passing through Utah. Oh boy. The wind caught us. The wind. there's no wind, but it felt. You see what I mean? Almost Aaron says, yeah, I've done long runs. You get a second shot of energy. Man, there's something to be said about that. You do. Sometimes it just and I also have times like I was driving and then I get there and I'm like, I don't remember getting here. What? Seems like I got to this point a little quicker than I should have. Sometimes I think you just zone out, man. You just get in the zone. I remember it used to feel like it was just like seeing state signs. Welcome to New Mexico, you know, or how? No, let's say I was leave Arizona. Welcome to New Mexico. Then you know, welcome to Texas, Oklahoma. It was next thing I know, I was in Arkansas. You know, then Tennessee. It was crazy. Fun times though, man. Fun times. I haven't taken a good road trip in a while. It's just everything's so expensive. But man, it'd be nice to just like, I live in Arizona. It'd be nice to run up to like Las Vegas, put $20 in a slot machine, you know, go to the buffet, maybe spend the night and then come back, you know? Something, you know. Yeah, something simple as that. I'm seriously, I would just spend $20, eat the buffet, come home. That'd be a lot of fun, you know. Almost Aaron says, yeah, nice food in Vegas. Yeah, my wife, she's Korean, and so she wants to go up to Vegas too, Las Vegas, and visit family. And then we want to go to some Korean restaurants too. But man, it's like it's so expensive. It's just like, it just seems like every time you turn around, it's like, I gotta buy more groceries or something. You know, it's like I'm hungry. That's why I'm working out in the gym and losing weight. I can't afford all the. I gotta stop eating and get. I gotta get in shape. Is this where I go right here? No, this one. Ooh, boy, we about did it again. Man. We about messed up big time. Waiting on that station wagon. There we go. Oh, whoa, good. Did you see that car just get over in front of us and stop? We almost died. Man, that was a close one. This game's getting too much like real life. What's that over there? That was pretty cool. Fun Factory? What's the Fun Factory? Am I supposed to get over here? Looks like it, okay. Man, game's dangerous sometimes. He said the game's dangerous. On that road again. Ha ha ha. Almost there and says, I think they slammed on the brakes if it looks like you're drifting in their lane. Boy, it got me, man. Man, it got me. That'll wake you up. You know what I mean? I don't know why I keep saying you know what I mean. I usually don't say that. I don't know if I saw that on a commercial lately. I don't know what's going on with that one. All right, we got 700 miles left and a half tank of fuel. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be just fine on the old fuel mileage. A shout out to the beautiful wifey. She's at work tonight. She'll be back later on though. The miles are just clicking off. Make sure to check out the YouTube short section. Holy crap, that's hard. Make sure to check out the YouTube shorts section. You might find something you find funny in there. Man, that was hard. That was easy for me to say. Sometimes the words just don't work. He said they don't work. You guys ever tried to say like one word and then another word right after it, and then you put those two words together and to make one word? You guys ever done that? You don't mean to do that? I've been doing that one lately. Almost there and says word. Hashtag word. Let's get the cruise set. Man, look at that. I don't remember that. That's cool, whatever that is. Let's get the cruise set. Almost there and says, this is a 32-mile straight road. Oh, fabulous. Oh, we're going to have to... Oh, we can bypass. Fabulous. Looking good, man. Making good time. Making good time. 626 miles to go. It is quite... I find it very fun how 2,100 miles, 2,000 miles can go so fast just chatting and hanging out with y'all. It's pretty cool. I mean, I just looked up, 2 hours has already went by. Where does the time go? Welcome to Nevada. Made it into Nevada. Looking good. Chicago to Nevada on a half a tank of fuel in the Volvo. I feel like that's pretty good. Almost Aaron says, this Austin Powers mini-map. Man, remember that movie? I need to rewatch that movie. I need to rewatch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I need to rewatch Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. I need to get caught back up on the old movies that I used to watch almost all the time. I used to watch The World's Greatest Boss, Michael Scott, and The Office. And now I just pretty much watch YouTube shows. Watch people work on cars, mow their yards, all kinds of neat stuff. I watch Flight Simulator, I watch Trucking Simulator stuff. Cooking stuff. There's just all kinds of unique things you can watch, you know? What's some of you guys' favorite stuff? Let me know down in the comments. I ain't been out through Nevada in a long time in the simulator. It's nice to get back out here. Good to be out trucking with the KOCH trucking tonight too, man. That's fantastic. Scatback says, you know, it's crazy. I never would have thought YouTube would be my main viewing. Oh man, right? I remember when I first started watching YouTube. Some of the very first videos that got me hooked is I started looking up. This was back years ago. I mean, I don't know, right when YouTube started, maybe a few years after. But I started looking up Fox body Mustangs 5.0s doing burnouts. And I was so amazed that there was all these people had their Mustangs and stuff just doing burnouts. And it was, to me, it was like so addicting. I watched, I don't know how many Mustangs do burnouts. And then Mustangs wreck. It was just crazy. Scatpack says, I actually have YouTube TV. How is that? I've been thinking about getting that. Like, what can I do with YouTube TV? Like, what would you recommend? Is just different things you can watch? Is there more movies and stuff? Let us know what you like about it, you know? Alright, we'll pull in. We haven't done a way station. We'll do one. Scatpack says, it's awesome. It can become expensive if you start adding stuff like HBO and stuff like that. Man, I remember HBO back in the day. Did you guys ever see the, what was it? Taxi Cab After Dark at Confessions or something, and where they picked up people like New York City, or I think it was. All right, got a way station in. Scatpack says, yep, you can still view that. Oh, very cool. I was just a kid, I think, when we had that. Like, I remember we got a cable box or something that sat on top of the TV. And I remember just watching TV all night long, man, as a kid. But now I get sleepy. Do. Scatpack says, yes, now all you need is the app. It's crazy. Oh, man. Oh, ooh, don't text and drive. Don't text and drive, chat. That's what happens. That's what happens. I was trying to text and drive. Man. Alright. Let's see here. Now we're getting situated. Yeah, let me pull over real quick right here, chat. We're gonna get our flashers on. I'm gonna text my son, see if we're gonna do a football game here in a little bit. I'll make sure he's not gonna chicken out on me, you know what I mean? Just making sure. Give me just a second. What are you guys going to do after the stream, too, as well? Let's see. All right, got that done. We'll see what happens if I get a reply. Now let's get back on the road so we don't wreck. I'm trying to be safe like we would be in real life a little bit. Does that make sense? Let's put it back in the wind, fellas. When you guys are trying to be realistic, what do you guys do? What do you guys add for realism in your simulator? Man, looking good tonight. Once again, I appreciate everybody watching and hanging out too. You guys have been fantastic. I'll give you a mileage update. 495 miles to go. Looking good. All right, let's open up a drink. What you guys drinking on tonight? And then Scat Pack with the old the YouTube app. What about sports? Is it good with sports and stuff too? Things like that. Is there access to games? Because I have like Prime stuff as well. Looking good, chat. We made pretty good time so far. All the way from Chicago over to Sacramento with Cook Trucking, not bad. Shout out to SES Software, making such a fantastic simulator for us to go trucking on, man. How cool is this? You know what I mean? Let's get the cruise set. Looking fantastic. And it should be a good time coming up with the celebration of 2 million views here on the old YouTube channel. I've got some special stuff planned for that. Scat Pack says, yes, you have your ESPN channels, Fox Sports, NBC, Sports Channel, all that. I even have some baseball packages. I never watched it, but it came with it. Nice. Man, I remember getting like... what was it back in the day? I think it was like Dish Network or something else like that. May have been another satellite provider, and you get these packages and all that type of stuff. I remember having things like that, and I mean, I know you can do like Dish Network and all those, or DirecTV maybe, but now with the streaming and stuff, it's just you can watch so much stuff, right? I think it could be a lot of fun. And I'm hoping one day, like a company like, say, Intentions ATC will make like a some sort of something like that for the trucking world too. I think that would be a pretty neat thing. If that, I mean, if that's possible, like some sort of dispatch, CB, chatter, AI. Type situation. All right, we're getting ready to go through the tunnel. Let's see. You gotta love the reverb, right? If you're just joining the stream, I'm Sim Famous. We're out here trucking with the old Cook Trucking, an American truck simulator. Check that out. Man, what a blast. What a blast. An absolutely beautiful night for trucking. And you guys are killing it too. The other day when I went live with that black and yellow Volvo, man, you've made that one start to go viral. It's hit almost 3,000 views on that live stream just in a few days. You guys are killing it, man. Appreciate it. I'm telling you, it's literally one of the best communities right here. You guys are just awesome. I truly appreciate it. You guys, you make it so addicting. That's why I'm doing it full time, man. You guys made it too much fun. I'm like, I don't want to do anything else but this, and that's what we're doing. I'm catching up with this truck. Hold on, big brakes. Hold on. Ooh, boy, that was a close one. Cars on the left and right, man. Ooh, let me get the mouse back up here. Almost dropped it off the side of this stand I got over here. All right, we're safe. There's a lot of close calls in this truck and stuff, ain't they, fellas? Man. What's some good shows to watch? Is there anything you guys recommend a guy should sit down and watch and put his eyeballs on? Man, I'd be curious to see what's some good TV out there a guy could be watching. You know what I mean? I want to learn how to make skins for these trucks too. I think you got to get a program. A program? Oh, it's happening. I'm obviously getting older. I'm gonna get a program. Oh God, what has happened? When did it? I used to be cool. What happened? How does it happen so quick? Man, back in my day, I mean, I'm gonna be the guy that's just driving down the road with the turn signal on. I mean, it's happening quicker than I realize. I don't know what's going on. You guys ever catch you doing something? Oh, see, this is why I'm perfect for streaming. I can talk so clear and so perfectly smooth every time. Cut. God. Some days I amaze my own self. But what I was saying was, do you guys ever catch yourself doing something you're like, yep, I had another birthday. Got a little older. Do a mileage check-in, 354 miles to go. I like this little Wednesday night work night. He said Wednesday night, work night. Man, why is that Mustang going so fast? What's the speed limit through here? 10,000 feet above sea level? God. Cars are moving. Oh, and then if you guys are new to the flight sim world, go check out Captain Canada, V1 Simulations, a couple of those guys like that, man. You might enjoy it. Do 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 do. The beautiful wifey says she wants salad when she gets home, so I'm gonna make her a salad too. I gotta make the beautiful wifey a salad. I gotta kick my son's butt in football and Madden. I mean, it's gonna be a busy night after the stream, you know. Allegedly. Corey K85 says, glad I found your stream. Hey, I appreciate that, Corey. Thanks for that awesome comment. He says, then so I can block it. That would be the perfect next line. Oh, that would have set me up so perfectly. Be like, glad I found your stream. Hey man, appreciate it. So I can block it. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Hey, thanks for. He said block. Awesome. Called it. Man. You know what I mean? Hey, welcome to the chat, Corey. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. We're out here with the Cook Trucking. Driving the Volvo, man. From Chicago to Sacramento. We got 298 miles left. Corey says, how often do you go live in ATS? I try to go live. Here's the thing. I am now full-time in the YouTube world. So I try to go live at least 4 days a week. Sometimes every day of the week. For example, last week I did 13 live streams. So, but I mix it up between ATS and Flight Sim. Just to try to give a mix, because I like both of those pretty well, and so I just try to mix it up. Corey says, do you do convoys? I do occasionally, yes. I try to do, we were just talking about like trying to do, like I'm thinking about doing a dedicated run, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to do that. Like do the same sort of trip every day. No, or not every day, but every time I'm live with Trucking Sim. And then have one of those streams to where we pop into a convoy. I also, once the road trip DLC gets there with the cars, I'll also be doing the, I work as a police officer in American Truck Simulator as Officer James Not Real. And so I'll be able to pull you guys over. You know, I like to check, make sure your tags are good. If everything's good, we'll let you go on your way. Officer James Not Real, because he's not real. But usually what I do when I do the convoys, I'll put on the post section of the YouTube here, like what used to be the community page. I'll post there that, hey, we're going to have a convoy or something coming up. Or it'll be in the title as well. I could have just said yes. Man. That pre-workout, it gets you going. It will get you going. Corey says, perfect. I'll keep an eye out. Oh, watch it. We got to go wide here, fellas. I got a little fast here talking to Corey. I'll blame it on Corey. I'll blame it on him, man. I'm really digging the new Volvo. Looking good, man. Shout out to KOCH Trucking. Corey says, whoa, keep all 18 on the trail. Man, I tell you what, it has been a challenging night tonight, man. I literally started the stream off and said, hey, tonight we're trucking with KOCH Trucking. I'm going to try to take it safe, you know, be as safe as possible as we can in the simulator. It probably wasn't 30 minutes later. We were lost in Chicago and I hit an invisible wall. And ever since then, it has been a challenge keeping her straight. But we doing it. We almost there. Corey says, 1 minute you're, yeah, see, I about did it then too. Corey says, 1 minute you're on the road looking at the scenery, and next you're in the scenery, you're looking at the road. Hashtag truth, you know what I mean? Put that on a shirt and send it to me. I'll wear it, because that is this game right here. Because you're like, that's what happened to me. I even said it in the chat. I was like, I was driving around lost, and because the game looks so real, I think I can go everywhere, right? Yep, nope. You can't. You can't. But speaking of the Volvo, well, look at that view. Ooh, boy. Man. Rolling through town. West of Sacramento. Corey says, love the new VNL. Man, I'm digging it too. I think this is my third live stream with it since it came out, I believe. Yeah, it's my third live stream with it. I took it out with a single axle configuration on one of the last ones. That was a pretty cool one. All right, little mileage check-in. 218 miles to the old destination. Sacramento. That's not how you say it at all. That's not how you say it at all. Well, this is looking fabulous through here, huh? I mean, you got to. Looking good. Making our way up to old Sacramento. Just about there. 189. Or on the sign it said. 189 on the sign. I don't know why I said it like that. But that's what happened. Where's my drink at? I'm getting dry as a desert over here, fellas. Dry as a desert. He said dry as a desert. God. But it's true. I'm getting parched. Corey says need no. Wow, it sounds like I need it. I'm going to put it away because I'm putting all the words together now and saying them as one. I'm trying to save time. And now I'm in the rumble strips. Man, that's the way it goes. Little sunset delivery into Sacramento. Man. Oh, coming up in the flight simulator, I'm going to have, it's for the next long stream in the flight simulator. I'm going to be pretending that I live in an air park in Arizona over at Sky Ranch Carefree, and that I'm a pilot who works for the Grand Canyon, and I do tours, but I fly into work at the Grand Canyon. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to get up and we'll have an early morning flight. We'll fly from the air park where we live over to the Grand Canyon Airport. We'll get checked in, and then we're going to pretend that we're going to take some passengers on a charter tour flight up around, kind of like a little path around the sort of similar to what they do in real life there, and then land back at the Grand Canyon Airport, drop those passengers off, chat a little bit, wait a little bit more, take another group of people, just like if you were there in real life. We're going to have like a work day, and then our work plane is also the plane we fly back home. And at the end of our work day, we got to fly back to the air park in Carefree, park the plane, you know, do all that stuff, just like in similar ways a pilot might do, could possibly do in real life. And then we also have ideas like that for what we're going to do in the trucking sim as well. Oh, we already did one way station, and we only do one station per live stream now, so we're gonna keep on flying. We're prepared to go through. We're good. Hold on, chat. I got dogs barking. It might be somebody here, but hold on. I gotta go see if there's somebody's at the house here. That happens. Give me 1 second, chat. Be right back. All right, chat. False alarm. I thought maybe, because sometimes, like, the maintenance guy comes by and they have to drop off. Like, I don't know, air filters or something they do here. Man, that's what it is. That's trucking in real life, though. You got to pull over sometimes. We got to go through this anyway over here, so let's get this checked in. Appreciate you understanding the old interruptions. All right. Inspection in progress. All right. We clear. Let's get back out on the road. We've got it. 137 miles left to go. And once we get to the destination, that is where we'll be ending this live stream chat. We sure do appreciate you hanging out. And we still got a little bit to go, so don't go nowhere. stick around. And make sure to hit that like if you haven't done so far yet, or something like that. That makes no sense. Haha, man. More pre-workout. Little nighttime delivery into Sacramento from Chicago. And still got quarter tank of fuel left. That's pretty good. Bus is rocking up this hill. What's he got? A cat in there? What you got in there, man? You got a D9? I don't know. I don't think that's right. Ooh. The wind blew the truck. Almost knocked us right off the road. Crazy. Definitely wasn't me. Watch for wildlife. You got it. Keep my eyes open, man. Keep his eyes open. I'm a truck driver. No, I'm not. He says he's a truck. It's a new song I wrote. It's coming out on all the radio stations. We'll start me a trucking talking podcast. What? Welcome to your local truck station. I'm Sim Famous, where we do trucking talk. They're like, nope, unsubscribing. Click. It's like I couldn't unsubscribe fast enough from your channel. Looking good. Soda Springs, Norton, steep downgrade. Next 40 miles. Well, we'll take it easy. We don't want to get out of hand. Man, I feel like this truck gets good gas mileage. It gets good diesel mileage. Gas mileage, that's not right. It gets good fuel mileage. I'll get it right. I'll get it right. $76 miles to the destination. Just like that. Man. Get too fast down this hill. We'll let it roll a little bit, but we'll get out of hand. We got like 42,000 pounds of tableware back there. Get away from me quick, you know what I mean? He said to get away from me quick. Watch for wildlife. What's this next one say up here? Steep downgrade, reduce speed when wet. Alright, here we go. Trucks 50. Alright, we'll get you zoomed in here. Oh man. Or catching up a little bit. We got you right here behind the wheel, just like we had a GoPro cam. You can really see the steep incline when it's like this. Letting it roll. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Let that engine brake. You can hold it. We got Stagger special tires. All right, let's get you out of that zoom. I was gonna see if that. Ooh, exit. Hold on. Oh, slow down. Oh, we ain't gonna make it. Hold on. Help me turn, chat. Help me turn. Ooh. Easy. Lean with me, fellas. Lean with me. I bet you didn't know that zoomed in gets you all scared, right? Man. How's that for putting you behind the driver's seat? Whew. Now, when you're over here driving, that's a lot going on, I'll be honest with you. A little scared. All right, brakes coming off. Let's get these bright lights off. Zach says they need to bring Hobby Lobby. Oh, that'd be cool. Thanks for hitting the old chat there, Zach. Almost Aaron says zoomed looks more real. Oh yeah, I used to drive like this all the time, like in the simulator, just for that reason. Because look at the, so back here, now let's look at the elevation change when you zoom in. Look how you can see the road signs and how we're going downhill. It's kind of like you're right there a little more, you know? Ooh. Almost Aaron says, I went in a Hobby Lobby looking for RC cars once. What a misleading sign. I could see that, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I cannot find a model car in here. No, where's the Chevelles with the 454s, man? I'm looking for the Batmobile. What y'all got? Man, you guys remember model cars? I haven't done one of those in years. When I was a kid, used to get those at Walmart. Get the paint and the glue. Corey says, oh man, my boiler just decided to throw a hissy. Oh, go get that checked. Zach says, thumbs up. Hey, appreciate that. All right, where we going here? Make sure you hit that subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing, in case you didn't know that. Alright. Slinger wide. Boy, rolling into town. Cook trucking. Looking good, fellas. We made it. 2,000 plus miles. Boy, they jamming behind us. All right. We're looking for the Enterpriser. Made it into Sacramento. Man, that was a pretty fun drive. Make a left here. All right. Rock and roll, man. We made it. Now, where do they want this dropped off at? I guess we're round back. Let's go see. Yep, round back. Man, look at that. Old Volvo V&L rolling in. Cook Trucking, man. Look at that. Chicago all the way to Sacramento. Almost Aaron says they did a great job with the livery. I agree. I need to pull up the livery creator and add a link. It seems to be pretty spot on, I think. I mean, now I don't really know, but it looks really nice to me. Now, can I spin this around here enough? Have I got enough room? Almost Aaron says it is spot on. Nice. Ooh, that's a little tight there. It's. Hold on a second here. Oh boy. We're gonna have to Austin power it, fellas. I might have to lock the trailer brake in. We're all right. Well, they put these poles right here in the right spot, don't they? Man. We didn't touch, though. We did it. It was legal. He said it was legal. All right. Easy. You guys are gonna be hearing that backup beeper in your sleep now. You're gonna think it's your alarm clock going off. He says he's gonna think it's your alarm clock going off. Let's run her forward a little bit here. Easy peasy. Straighten it up, straighten it up. Here we go. Come on with it. Come on with it now. Come on now. There we go. Take it easy. Almost Aaron says you undid the pull-up. It was a rough one, man. He said it was a rough one. Easy. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Shut it down. Chat, we made it. We made it. Excellent. It says tableware delivered from Chicago to Sacramento. Just like that. Man. Well, that being said, I am going to get out of here, get ready to make some dinner for the beautiful wifey. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Man, it was great chatting with all of you guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Corey, Almost Aaron, Zach, Scat Pack, and everybody else. Appreciate you 150,000%. Rockstars, I'm going to get out of here. And, man, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Either in some more trucking or some flight simulator. If you see me live and I'm in the flight simulator and trucking through thing, hey, stop by anyway and say hi. And let me know how your day is going. And then come back on the trucking and vice versa. All right, rock stars, I'm out of here. We'll see you on the next one. Later.